tonight we honor Frank's career as a correction officer, and I just want to say thank you to all of his fellow correction officer co-workers sitting in the back over there for providing all of the food tonight. I'm going to take you back a little bit before he became a correction officer, so you kind of know why we ended up in this place. When we had Nick, we actually were living in the States after I graduated from high school. But Frank wanted more for his family. And so it was him who wanted to move to Guam. Not knowing what he was going to do, he just knew that he wanted to raise his family someplace smaller, in a way where he wouldn't get himself into trouble. And so we landed here. And it was either you worked for the best company on this island, which is at the time Continental, now United, and I worked there, so we couldn't work there. So the next best thing was to work for the government of Guam, right? Because back then the government of Guam had the best retirement, but I think as soon as Frank got in, they switched the retirement plan and it went to a 401k, so oh shucks, but anyway. So that's 16, 17 years ago. So moving forward, you know, he worked in probably every single area of DOC. His 9419 is still up here. How do I know that? Because he talked about it all the time, right? So Frank loved being a correction officer, and I think it fit him. His childhood prepared him for that. You know, he grew up being wise in the streets, and so being able to understand what inmates were thinking was something that he actually had. And he moved to a lot of different places. His final area that he worked at was Homeland Security as the Fusion Center Intel Analyst. But to be quite honest with you guys, regardless of what happened with Frank throughout the years at DOC, his heart was always being a correction officer. He truly loved all of his co-workers that he worked with. Maybe not everybody, but he loved a lot of you. And I think where he's at now, he really understands, right, that regardless of all the political issues that were going on within the department, Frank never held a grudge against anybody. You know, he may have said a lot of things, you know, out of anger or out of frustration, but he knew who he was. He knew what he needed to do. He never played the political game, even though I told him that he should, because that's what you do on Guam. He never did. He just couldn't. He wanted to be who he was with his own merit, doing what he did best, right, with integrity, following his 9419, being a loyal correction officer, having his fellow correction officers back. That was important to him. You know, so where he's at now, guys, I just want you to know that Frank's watching over all of you. He loves you guys. I know he's there. I know you feel him. And he's always going to be a correction officer at heart. So with that, if everyone could please rise so we can go and bless the table.